One moment. Okay. Microwave finished at a very unfortunate time. Damn. Yeah, the lighter just absolutely nukes all of the challenge that we were just dealing with. Because we don't have to trail. A single fuel can be used for a single corpse, guaranteed. Although, I'm definitely mentioning the trailing strat. Because that's just too good not to mention. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, gas mask. I don't care. Interesting. It seems like that even though the positions of the lockers are randomized, the item to name association is static. So, like, in Laval, we'll always have the gas mask. Yo, The one... Man, fuck you, game. You're gonna give me a naturally spawning flare immediately after you remove the need for the flare. Naturally spawning fuel? No. No. Bad doggy. Man. This seat is infinitely better than the one that I... But that's just how it goes when you're dealing with luck. Okay, so up, down, 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 down. Okay, so up, down, down, up. Oh, that's not what you want. Oh. So you go through the fire to get me? No. You go through the gas to get me. I mean, I'm already dead. Double explosion. Hell yeah. Something that could have been a cool difficulty modifier is if they made it to where the lighter actually used fuel. So like, similar to how the torch has a durability, maybe you could make it to where the lighter has a durability, but like, instead of breaking when it runs out, you just have to refuel it. Like, I would imagine the lighter would have a much longer duration than the torch, because it's not using very much fuel. All right. Can I sneak past? No, I cannot. Right, the infinity gas that lasts for infinity. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Hmm. Hmm. Gas lasting for 2 minutes is absolutely wild. I want to test this. Can I? Okay, no, I cannot burn the bodies directly. I have to use fuel. Oh no. No! No, let me back in. I didn't mean it. No. I didn't mean to. Fuck. Game, can I please go back in bounds? I mean, is it cool? Yo. Yo, can I get up all the way on top? Probably not. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's hilarious. If anything, the lighter makes it so that you see less far. Because your eyes get adjusted to the lighter light, and then the fucking shadow range of your vision shrinks. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, lesson learned. Don't use the sack of flour to clip out of bounds. You won't get back in bounds. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going to the safe room for the next 2 minutes. Okay, yep. Okay, I'm gonna eat some food for the next couple minutes, I guess. Okay, it's been just about 2 minutes. I got like a couple more noodles to eat, and then stuff and things. That should be long enough. There we go. Okay, double check. Two 873. Sometimes it feels like the game makes audio that sounds similar to the Spooky Man, but like maybe to try and fake out the player or something. But if you're playing with subtitles on, it kinda doesn't work. Video game glitches are very fun. Oh, that's just wonderful. Double explosion. Okay, let's go see what the prison has to offer. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen any rat corpses in the prison. Although, I think these white splotches on the ground indicate where they could spawn. Oh, fuck. We got gas. Locked. Wait, no, I've had rats.
Ich will nicht zerstören. Ich kann es hören.
I get it soon?
Bitte, bitte.
Better, indeed.
Schließ!
Oh, fuck. Okay. Is there anything in here? Yo, a stick? This seed is just absolutely dropping everything. Hello. Hello, Kamikaze. You actually got here after, all of the torture has been finalized. Because, we were having some issues because, like, oh, that's wild. Well, previously we were having issues playing and thinking at the same time is hard. Basically, let me go ahead and pull up my notes to show you what we were dealing with. Okay, go ahead and disable CD. So basically what was going on is oh, I deleted the layer with all the rats. Okay. But basically what was going on is we were constantly having to, like, there were rats in the way of everything. So like there was a rat right here, so we couldn't go through this tunnel. Then there was rats right here, so we couldn't go through here. There's rats in the tunnel, so we couldn't go through there. So basically, we kept having to use our fuel alongside traps to ignite them, and then draw the fire over, because the game just wouldn't give me any way of igniting fuel myself, unless I wanted to break boxes for a fucking 0.67% chance, or 1.3% chance if I have 2 boxes. Or I guess it would be 1.3% per box, because a grenade and a flare would also work. So, yeah, basically we had to use 2 fuels to burn this rat corpse. We had to use another fuel plus this grenade. And then my plan was to grind until I got a flare or a grenade drop, use that to burn this one, make my way through communications, get the code for Arsenal, go through Arsenal, get this meat, go up here, use the meat to get through, and then there was another meat over here that I would use to get back. But I really didn't want to grind for a 1.3% chance drop, because every single attempt I would have to run from the sick room. Fucking, can I have a layer, please? I would have to run from the sick room down here and then up here at the bare minimum. So I decided to generate a new seed just to experiment and see, like, if it might give me a better rat layout. And it gave me what could quite possibly be the most important thing ever. It just gave me a free lighter. Both the lighter and the code for the lighter are in mission storage. So now it's like 1 fuel per rat, and I can just light them forever. Which does unfortunately mean no cool trick shots with the traps. But it also means that, like, I don't have to worry about the rat RNG fucking me over. Oh, and you know the salt in the wound? The salt in the wound? The game gives me the lighter, so now I don't need the flare to drop, and then it just gives me a flare. Like a guaranteed flare. Hello, Spooky Man. Yeah, it is very, very funny. No! The Spooky Man got me. So yeah, definitely if someone wants to do Bunker Max mode, definitely just re-roll until you get free lighter. I mean, unless you want to do cool stuff. If you want to do cool stuff, maybe just try whatever seed the game gives you. Excuse me. Yeah, when I was grinding for the flare and stuff, I would do all of that basically. Drop this one onto the ground. Check. And then drop this one onto the ground. I had to pull the fucking drop rates out of the code. Oh, that is not what you want. Nope. you fucking kidding me? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, well this is very unfortunate. Fire lasts for 1 minute. The gas lasts for 2 minutes. Wiki, or did you measure the time? I pulled the data out of the code. Are you fucking kidding me? The corpse isn't burned? Fuck you. Yeah, I don't really trust the wiki, given how much stuff it's had wrong. Like, it was missing information on one of the achievements, and then, like, all the photo issues and stuff. Now, to be clear, I guess I don't technically know that it is, 2 minutes, but gas duration, fire duration 60, gas duration 120. I assume this is in seconds. Generator powers down. Also, one thing that's interesting, even on absolute crazy max difficulty, the Spooky Man doesn't actually exist until you go down this hallway. So you can kind of just do whatever you want until you go down that hallway. I mean, if you just use the code to get the wheel, I think he becomes real if you go down any of those other ones, except for the prison. Nine 528. Before lockdown. Well, this is... I don't know. Like, because if I go down that hallway, he becomes real even before I collect the wheel. And I think if I don't know if I prematurely collect the wheel, if that manifests. I can test that. Oh, shut up. Okay, 2873. Yeah, it makes the magic noise. Oh, yeah. But then if I go down here, he does manifest. Yep, there we go. I don't know if it's like a specific trigger you have to hit, or if it's just loading this area. But loading the going to the prison does not manifest him, which is interesting. Hello. Hey, that's rude. I'm walking in. Oh, that's interesting. I was able to take damage after I was already dead. Loading the area teleports the monster in the area zone. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny whenever you, go through an area, and then it just randomly says, like beast entered the walls, and it just sounds like he's doing the enter the wall audio from fucking Out of Bounds. Although, one thing that's very cool that I do like is if the monster is close enough to you, it will not teleport them to the other side. They will just follow you through the tunnel. Through the loading zones, it can follow you. Yeah, if it's following close enough behind you, when you hit the transition, it will just continue to stay behind you and then follow you through the tunnel. It is a little unfortunate about the lighter situation. Because, like, it just immediately removed, like, a good, like, 70 to 80% of the difficulty and the cool strats. Wait, what? Oh, it's a push door. One thing that could have made for some, like, cool additional difficulty things is, like, disabling specific key items. Because, like, you don't need the gas mask for anything. You don't need the lighter for anything. You don't really need the flashlight. It's a meme, but you don't need the pocket watch. Like, because of the bricks, you don't even need the gun. Like, you could probably beat the game without any of the, like, major items. Damn, low percent for this game would suck. Because it would... I imagine it would basically just boil down to... clippers, wrench, clippers, a couple fuels, TNT detonator. And actually, if you, if you allow yourself to brute force codes, you could probably get that down to a single use of fuel. Because you could take the prison, and then... just run down to Arsenal. Long time since I've heard you chill in Zero Rage. Yeah. This game isn't too bad. It could be just because I've been playing it a while. But like, even on like max difficulty, this game isn't like I would say if I was allowed to save, like if saving was not a part of it, I would say this isn't hard. Like the no saving just makes it to where you have to play perfectly. Like the no resources means you basically aren't allowed to get hit unless you get the med kit from the lockers. But the real sticker is the no saving. Although I imagine the shotgunner might be a little bit of a bitch, a little piece of shit. Oh, stop it. Whoa. Two, 8, 7, 3. Honestly, this doesn't even really feel like a quote-unquote permadeath mode. It feels more so like forced speedrun mode. Because after you figure out the layout of the map, it's basically just, okay, I want to save time every iteration, so let's find the optimal path. Oh, you absolute dumbass. Man, there's been so many fewer traps this time around. Okay, never mind. I should have kept my mouth shut. Oh, hey, I can show you the thing that I had to do on the other seed. Wait. Excuse me? What do you mean a pocket bag is here? There wasn't a pocket bag there previously. I thought the pocket bags had, like, static locations. Okay, but... Oh. Was that basically you making a fuel trail to the body to burn it with the tripwire? Yes. I made a fuel trail to the body such that the grenade would detonate and ignite it. Drew him some shit. Yeah. I think that could be... Like, I had to do that twice. Like, on the corpse immediately in front of maintenance, I had to use 2 fuel canisters to make the trail long enough. And then there was a flare trap. Okay, let me guess. 3 corpses because of all the other good luck? No, 2. We got a brick. Mouse. Okay, let's see how we're looking on fuel. Oh, it's guaranteed. Hell yeah. Okay, that was a bit too close for comfort. Do 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 do. Has the beast ever opened the closet door? It has happened once. But I mean, it's not very common. Like, outside of me intentionally making a lot of noise to see if they would break the closet, he has opened the closet once, and he has broken the closet once. Breaking it makes it unusable forever. Well, I died shortly after, so I wasn't able to test, but I assume that the closet not being there would make it pretty hard to use the closet. I was wondering if it were generated or something. I was gonna say that wouldn't make any sense in this game, but the game does respawn some objects back to their default location, like moving barrels around. I've moved a barrel before and then came back later, and it was back at its original spot. But I would imagine the broken furniture would stay broken. Okay. Yeah. Hello, creeper. Okay, well, fucking dumbass hit a tripwire. It's really funny that like, due to the beast never retreating, he can just activate all of the traps. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, time to reload. Look, creeper dumbass. That is very funny. Generator. Powers down. Like a roguelike Amnesia crash. Yeah. It's definitely very roguelike-esque. I think it could be cool if... It would have to be intentionally designed around it. But I think this game having a roguelike mode could be done well. Like, maybe you have, like, a certain number of lives or whatever, or maybe, like... Actually, honestly, just disable the lack of resources. Like, the biggest issue with the permadeath is no healing items. Like, if you were able to heal occasionally, I think this would be a lot more manageable. But, like, so far the only healing items is there's, like, one healing item guaranteed in a locker. Yeah, the med kit from F. Claire. And then there's a cloth in this one, and then there's also a guaranteed cloth in the foreman's office. So you can use that to make a bandage. I think everything else is just random. Windows updating in the background. Windows ruins everything. Mooncrest does it perfectly for this holders. Stuff out areas, it's everyone. Each one having random hazards. I didn't vibe with it, but I really like how they did it. Yeah. Maybe I can give it another go at some point. It could have been that I was just in a mental funk, as that tends to happen on occasion. One thing that I would like to do is go back through the list of all the games that I've streamed and see if there's any that I want to revisit. Because, like, there's a good chunk of games that just I never finished, or, like, didn't get all the achievements and stuff. Could have just been expecting different stuff. That's also true. I absolutely was not expecting a roguelike. I was expecting just a map expansion. Just more game, but it takes place on the lunar surface. Question. Because I am curious, because this will just be a very, like, per person answer. If you are not allowing brute forcing of code, of these codes, but one of the codes just happened to spawn pre-unlocked, would you consider that to be brute forcing? I don't think I would. Like, I probably still wouldn't use it, because having to get the code is more interesting, but, like, that's just luck. Pre-unlocked as in the start state is that? No, pre-unlocked as in, like, you run up to one of these. This one starts on 1744. You click on it, the passcode is 1744, and it just immediately unlocks. I think they code it in a way that it doesn't happen. It doesn't sound hard either. No, I know. There's probably a check for that. I was just more... just asking hypotheticals for the sake of discussion. Like, if that did happen... I'm out of fuel. That wouldn't count as brute force because there's no brute force, you just got lucky. Yeah, that's kind of what I would be thinking. Rarg, 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 rarg. Aw, no free bullet. Hello? Hello, Mr. Spooky? Oh, funny thing about the lighter. If you turn on the lighter, your eyes get used to the extra light, and it actually makes it so you can see less far. Like, your radius of sight shrinks if the lighter is active. Ooh. This game has a debug mode. I can use that for testing. Heavy footsteps. Third horror game, I see that as debug mode accessible. I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't leave debug mode. Well, I guess it's not quote-unquote accessible. You have to modify the game files. But yeah, honestly, like, I feel like as long as it's like a single-player type game, like, just leave the debug tools in for the players to use. It's like the ultimate cheat code. Let them mess around. But then again, I'm also the kind of person that would just leave the entire source code of the game available to view. Although that's what this game did. Kind of. I wonder if at any point they thought about making the lighter use fuel. I think that could be a cool difficulty modifier. Okay, the fire lasts for 1 minute, so it's probably getting close. Especially with how long it's going to take for me to walk back down there. Oh, he saw me. Just immediately honing in on my location. Dumbass. Oh, damn. Damn, just immediately. Oh, is the music cue when he spots you? He also always yells. Yeah. So I wanted to see that. Well, there you go. Something that would be really cool although it probably exists in other games of the genre, such as like Alien Isolation or whatever, is like if there was like a quote-unquote enhanced AI mode where like Mr. Spooky would be like smarter, such that like the communications room, for example, that starts out locked. So like if you unlock it and then run in and he comes in shortly after, he could be like, oh, this was locked 2 seconds ago, so my man is probably in here. No, give me the code. 9528. Really common horror games make pursuers search lockers in a room they saw you go in. Even do it so that the more you hide in the same spot, the creature tends to look there in the future. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That tripwire is very annoying. And then it sticks around for 2 minutes. Although I'm not sure how the game would implement a mechanic that's like they check where you hide more often. Like I guess if the enemy noticed where you were hiding, they could remember. Or I guess they could just do it. Just check it in the background. One thing that I've noticed is that, like, whenever I'm playing games, it's always quite easy to notice ways that you could improve it, or, like, things to add on to it. Pursuer locks up the hiding place if you hide there often, so the next time it's boarded up. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hello, rats. Also, just realized I have no clue where the fuses are on this seed. that he was gonna go into the bedroom. Hmm. Half an hour. Half an hour and then I can be free. Half an hour and then I can go for a walk. What's the first you've gotten? I think... I mean, it's kind of wibbly-wobbly because, like, you have 4 different areas to do shit in. I think the furthest I've gotten is... I got, like, halfway through maintenance, and I finished all of communication before I got bopped. One thing that was an interesting understanding, like something interesting that I learned due to max mode, is the game, when the game reloads after you die, it reloads the most recent manual save. Even if the most recent manual save was on a different save file. So it will reload that, and then if you save, it will save that file's data onto the slot that you're actually currently on. So that's why I always do a manual reload. Probably the hardest of all the objectives, I feel. Yeah. Like, maintenance is really only difficult because of the rat tunnel. If the rat tunnel wasn't there, maintenance would kind of just be boop, boop, get in, get out. Because, like, it gives you, like, you get to the key and you have a hiding spot. You get up to the fucking code and you have a hiding spot. You have a hiding spot at the very beginning. There's like 4 hiding spots in the entire area. Arsenal's like a maze, like in Hinners. Yeah. One thing that I occasionally do with Arsenal is intentionally get Spooky Boy mad. And then I just hide at the entrance to the Roman tunnels and just let him break all of the wooden furniture. Or just a decent amount of it. Because he can't enter that room, so you're completely safe. But, like, I think for me, I think Arsenal would be the worst as well. Because, like, even excluding its, like, kind of maze-like aspects, it's basically one long tunnel with very little places to hide. And you have to go all the way through and then come all the way back. And it doesn't matter how many traps there are because he's never going to retreat. Like, I don't even know if he gets staggered Like, if he does, it's for like half a second. Like, really the only way to be, like, fully safe from him, like, the closets to an extent, and then, like, he won't willingly go through fire or gas. Bunny rabbit might be a good sticker? Yeah, but the thing about the bunny rabbit is, by the time we have it, we don't really need it anymore. I mean, like, can you do the tunnels before Arsenal? Yeah. You can do the tunnels before Arsenal. You just have to do maintenance to be a... You have to do maintenance to get the wrench, to do prison, to get the cutters, and then you can do Arsenal. It's just Arsenal requires fewer pieces, so it just typically is done first. But yeah, no, there's nothing stopping you. Might be play honestly. Money might be a huge item to get. Yeah, but you can only use it once. Unless you want to fucking go all the way down to maintenance again. Oh, it would be hilarious if stealing the bunny from maintenance caused him to go into, like, super mega aggro mode. I mean, the bunny might be useful to, like, make it easier to drop him into the Screaming Abyss. Are you... I was hoping that wouldn't be there. Tunnels is like the penultimate thing you do in the game. These just make sense with the boss fight. Yeah. I think the game also... The game might, like, subtly push you to do Arsenal first. Like, I can't remember. Some of the notes might imply that you should do Arsenal first. But, like... Arsenal is also just... like, not easier, it's just fewer things. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be making much more progress today. Brain needs a refresh. But we learned a lot today. Gun. Grenade. Two tablets of coffee. This is part of your emergency reserve, used only once authorized. Yeah, emergency reserve of coffee. Although I suppose worst comes to worse. Like, I don't have to finish max mode. I just want to finish max mode. Like, I'm satisfied with the game. Like, I think I would be fine with stopping now. Like, but I want to finish. Although, on the other hand, I think I might be ready to get back to grounded. Oh right, I forgot the infinity gas. This might be Valium. It's definitely not paper. Okay, is the gas done? Yes. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, 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 da, da, dun. Just with your friend being a monster, never mind face to last thing. Yeah. True. Although I still don't think it's very likely for someone to do maintenance and the prison and then the tunnels before doing just communications and then arsenal. beast rolls into a hole. And then you die. Yo. What if you could use the tunnels as fast travel? That'd be hilarious. Hot damn. Where the hell are these fuses? Boom. One thing that's interesting is one of the death dialogues says something about a like hitting a tripwire and it was just a sound alarm. I don't think those exist in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure every single trap is like an actual trap. Like a decoy grenade? No, it's just like whenever you hit the tripwire, it makes a loud noise when the wire snaps. So like, it was just like an audio alert, so like the enemy would hear that and then go investigate. So it's like... I guess it's just like, so you can get like a notice without having to actually spend any real resources. This room is brightly lit up. He's gonna see me immediately. Oh no! Oh no, the spooky man. He did the spooky thing. Yeah, might end stream a little early today. I'm getting tired and my hands are getting sore. My ass is also getting sore. Who would have thunk it? Sitting in a chair for 12 hours. Not all that comfortable. Truck drivers would know that. At least they get to occasionally stand up and walk around, unload stuff from the trucks. I get like 3 minutes every hour. But yeah, for max mode, the play is definitely just reload until you get free lighter. That way you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. One thing that I am curious about is if I burn that off and then hit the tripwire, the flare's probably not going to do anything. Oh. Don't walk through the fire, idiot. But yeah, I could definitely see someone who's really good at this game doing like an all notes, like 100% max mode. Like honestly, I think this would be really fun if it wasn't for the no saving. If it wasn't permadeath, this would be super fun. Just like a super mega shell-shocked difficulty mode. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Got like 10 minutes left. We can do that. Max mode with saving with fuel. Yeah, but then that's not max mode. It would not be true max mode. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Have good days, everybody.